Hi guys, my name is Kiera, also known as Hobokiki, and today we're in my baby, my pride and joy, my Hobonichi cousin, as per usual. What else will we be in, right? Right. We're turning for this week, and this is the week that we're currently in, but we will be planning for next week, which is this April 7th through the 13th. And I will be using stickers from Saucy Stickers Co. This is called Raindrops, and I really love the colors. I think it's very pretty and it goes with my theme. More on that later. But with this, just to make sure I have enough stickers, I'll also be pulling in from E-Star Case's sticker book, and that one is called The Sound of Wind. Just pulling in a few blue elements, and then some washi here, mostly from Simply Gilded, and then some Amazon washi. But other than that, I think that pretty much covers the basis of my introduction. Let's go ahead and get straight into planning. So, as I previously mentioned, I am using a raindrop kit because it goes great with my month theme or my monthly theme. If you're new here, hi, how are you? I do like to base each month off of a specific theme, and this month's theme is, of course, April showers. So I do feel like this kit entitled Raindrops falls right into that theme. Each week, we'll use stickers that encompass that theme. So there you go. And then right now, I am like trimming this washi from Simply Gilded. It actually has the days of the week and it's hollow foil, and I just like how it looks. But I did not like how thick it was, so I trimmed that with an X-Acto knife, and then I added this skinny washi here to kind of like, I don't know, make everything looks like it was supposed to be like that up there. Does that make sense? It kind of like grounds everything up there. So I think it looks a lot better, like more cohesive, like again, like it was meant to look this way. So that's why I did that. I did feel like switching it up this week, so I am going to do more so like a dashboard layout for my weekly, which you'll get to see how I do it. It's nothing new. I've done it a few times on my channel here, and I do really like these, especially if I have like a busy week ahead. This like really helps ground me. See, that was another dashboard layout. In fact, that is the dashboard layout that I am heavily inspired by. So I am going to essentially copy that. You'll see me flip back to that week just so I can see where I placed everything and how I lined up the washi. And yeah, again, essentially just copy it over here, but with using different stickers. Same washi though. This is the washi I used for that spread, but different stickers. And I do really like this washi. The crazy thing is when I got it, okay, so I got it because it came in a set with my script washi. You know, the script washi that I use a little way too much. That came with this that my friend gave me. So he just gave me a bunch of washi. And so I wanted to make sure I use this washi, but it's like not really my style. But the thing is, I kind of like it. I do kind of like it. Like it's growing on me. I don't know. I guess I just like seeing the words. Word washis are cool because it's very neutral. Again, like this tan color, it's a very neutral color. And this color is in the kit as well. The florals in this kit have like that beigey tan color, so it does work. You will see it more so in the daily section because that's where I'm going to put all my floral stickers. And if you're new here, hi, how are you once again? I do use the same stickers, the same washi, all of that good jazz that I use in the weekly section in my daily section. It keeps a consistent flow, and it's also very pleasing to my little eyeballs. And I know exactly which week I'm in just based off the stickers. So, yeah, there's that. Now, you see me lay down this washi here, and I was like liking it, but then I noticed that it had lots of like purple tones in it, and I was like, I really like it though because it had like this watercolor feel, which was like nice with the raindrop motif we're going with here, but it's like it's just not the right color. So you'll see it stay here and it lingers for a little bit, but then you'll see it disappear and get replaced by a different washi that matches the colors a little bit better. So it just is what it is. I'll find someday that I can use that washi, maybe even next week, honestly, because it kind of matches the colors for next week, because I think there's a little bit of purple in next week's kit. I think so. We'll see. So, moral of the story is, yes, you see it now, but you won't see it next week. All right, let's talk about how I set up my dashboard really quickly. As you can see, first I drew a line all across the week there. That basically separates everything from my dashboard. So, on top of that line, is where I'll put like my events or like things that need to be done on a very specific day, or that like something important that I really need to note for a very specific day, that will go there. So I didn't write in my plans this week, but I do know the boys have a haircut on Saturday. So as you can see on the 12th, the top section there will say like boys haircuts. So that's how I kind of like to like separate it in my weekly section when I'm doing like a dashboard layout. That way, like my big important events, they don't get lost in everything else. It's just like, hey, like don't forget this big old thing happens on this day. So I like having it up there so I know that, if I have like a meeting, because I usually do have at least 2 meetings every week, or if I have an appointment, got 3 kids, so I'm pretty sure there's appointments all over the place. Again, like I said, the boys' haircuts is this Saturday, so that would definitely be something that I write on Saturday. That helps me like see exactly what big thing happens on that day. So again, it doesn't get lost in the sauce underneath the line, because that's where I will place everything else. So on the left side here, this is like my big old running to-do list. Doesn't really matter what day. If I need to do something, I'll place it on this side of the list. And I will have like a little tracker to where I can mark what day I get it done. Some days I do like to like plan, like, hey, I want to get the clothes folded on this day. So I'll put a highlighted dot on, like, let's say Thursday, and then I'll cross it off if I do it on Thursday, or if I don't, then I leave it there and I'll cross it off on like Saturday if that's when it actually gets done. And that way I can see like when I plan to get stuff done and when they actually get stuff done, because life be life, and sometimes I don't know, sometimes I like to see that. And then I know if I'm really being productive, if I have all my highlighted dots on one day and they're crossed out on that specific day that I was planning to get them done, then I know that I was productive for that day. Does that make sense? I feel like you guys know it's 3 o'clock in the morning here. So I feel like what I'm saying makes sense, but it's probably easier for you guys to see it than for me to explain it. But that's another video. Maybe another day. So that cute sticker of the girl, that came from the East Arcade sticker book, and I did cut around it because it had like a huge white outline, which I didn't want, and I wanted to place her as if she was sitting on top of a box. And I put some florals that were from the kit behind her, and I just love how everything looks. It looks so pretty to me. Her skin tone goes well with the tan washi that's on the sides, and then she's holding like a tan flower. That it all just, and then she has on that blue cardigan. It just works for me, and it makes me happy when everything kind of just works, which is why I have to replace that washi at the bottom because the purple, it just does not work. There's nothing purple at all. So I will have to get that replaced here, but that's okay. So, yes, on the left side, you had my to do list. On the right side, here is where I put my progress tracker. Then, what I just wrote in was my mood tracker. You guys know that comes in every single week. And then to the right of the mood tracker is where I put my exercise and my dinners. So, we got a bunch of trackers this week, which I'm fine with. The raindrops are coming in. I placed that one at the top right specifically there because the washi was not trying to stick down, and that sticker is going to make sure it stays down. And then I also used some of the raindrops to like cover little like mishaps that I made. So there's that. But I don't know, I think they're so cute, just sprinkled across the pages. They look nice. I wish there was so much more. I just love raindrop stickers. I just love rain in general. So I feel like every April the theme is always going to be rain or April showers, and it just is what it is. We're just going to have to collectively accept it. But yeah. What we're not going to accept is that washi. So watch me go ahead and switch it around here because I'm tired of seeing it. As you can see, I changed it. It matches a little bit more, at least to my liking. Now let's go ahead and jump into the daily section. Of course, we're using the same stickers. I felt like doing waterfall tabs. Don't know why, but we're going to do it. So I'm just trying to figure out what pages we're going to do it. And as you can see, I kind of already whited out the pages. So the dates. So my mind was already made up before we even got to this week. My mind already knew what was going to happen, and it just is what it is. So let's go ahead and add our washi. What I like to do when doing waterfall tabs in the Hobonichi cousin is put my thickest washi on the last page and then put my thinnest washi on the first waterfall tab. And I do that to make sure that there's still like some good writing room, because the first page is going to be the skinniest, right? Because you're going to see all the waterfall tabs, which means the first page has to be the skinniest page in order for you to see all the other waterfall tabs. So if you put your thickest washi on the skinniest tab, you're not going to have any place to write. And it's already, slim pickings here. Which, you know what that reminds me of? They're opening the Slim Chickens here, and I can't wait to try it. I know I have no business trying, and it's just fried chicken. Once you had fried chicken one place, you had fried chicken every place, right? But it's just, I heard so much about it, and I can't wait to try it for myself. And I don't know, I'm just going to try it. We're not going to get addicted to it. I just want to try it. I feel like it's supposed to compete with Raising Cane's, which to me is overrated anyways, because all they have is chicken tenders, toast, fries, and coleslaw. And no one really cares about the coleslaw anyways. And then the chicken tenders, when I first had Raising Cane's, they were good. I haven't had Raising Cane's, I would say for months, even though they're right next to my house, because like they started to give you itty bitty tender pieces, and I'm like, what is this? No. And so I stopped going to them. But then I heard Slim Chickens is supposed to have like a more extensive like menu, like nothing too crazy, but just more than Raising Cane's. So we gonna see. We're gonna see. I'll let y'all know. We'll get back to that. And I'm sorry, we're totally off subject here. I I digress. Let's go back to what we were talking about here. Waterfall tabs. There we go. Waterfall tabs. So this one, if I had enough floral stickers, I would change the florals and make them go the other way and like cut around the florals, and that would be really pretty. And then on the back page, I would just make sure that I kind of like lined up the florals to make them go the same way. But I didn't have enough floral stickers, so I had to take them and cut them out that way. They're still pretty, but I am going to like trace around it to cut my last page. And you know, the crazy thing is, first of all, let's give props where props are due. This is one of the reasons why I love the Hobonichi Cousins paper. But I could have easily just chopped vertically down instead of having to deal with this and like fussy cut around everything. But you know, I don't always do things efficiently. I do things in a way that makes it look pretty, but efficient, not so much all the time. And yes, so that little piece of paper don't want to sit down, but that's okay. Especially once I start like closing my book, it'll be fine. It'll lay down later. It's just right now, it's having a problem. And yeah, I am going to bring in some stickers here. I don't know what I was thinking, trying to put that fat window in the middle of the page. Like, come on, I need a little bit of writing room. So I'm glad I was smart enough to take that off and just put the gate sticker there instead, all the way at the bottom. And yeah, I was ripping florals left and right with this kit. I don't know what that was about. Well, they're so like perfectly cut, like so close, which is what I like. And sometimes I just be haphazardly like pulling stickers off the sheet and then, you know, they just rip. So it is what it is. You know, you can always do some sticker surgery. It's nothing to cry home about. But yeah, now that the waterfall tabs are done, I can just lay down some stickers and complete my decorations for this week, just to, you know, zhuzh it up even more. You could just easily stop at the waterfall tabs. You could. But is that something that I would do? No. No, I'm very extra. That should be the one thing that we get from this channel, is that I am extra to a fault. So all the stickers will get placed down, all of them. I even like how this page looks next to the previous page. Since we do things based off of a theme, it kind of like just effortlessly turns into the next week. I can tell that they're two different weeks because the color stories are so different. Even though beige slash tan is in this kit as well, especially with the washi I pulled in, this kit is primarily blue. And so you can still see a shift in the weeks, even though they're right next to each other. But it's still like that rainy theme, so it's still cohesive. And it's just doing something for me in my brain that I just can't compute into words. But I don't know, I just really like it. But yeah, let's just go ahead and place some stickers down and make things even prettier. While we're doing that, I did want to just mention I did recently just do my nails, and they're just making me so happy right now. Do I match my nails to my kits? Yes, yes, I do. Do not judge me, okay? Some girls match their nails to their purses. Some girls match their nails to their personalities. I match my nails to my sticker kits and stationery. And it just is what it is. This is something that I've been doing for a while. Is it crazy? Yes. Will I stop? Probably not. So here we are. And I don't know, they just make me happy. They just feel fresh. Yeah, and they match my glasses. So because, and that's actually like what I really like, because I did just get like, well, not just get, but I got some blue glasses, and they're cute, but then it's like I don't even wear blue like that. So the trim around them are blue, but you know, and I just like the shape of them, and then it has like a little dangly. I'll try to insert a picture if I haven't already. But yeah, I thought they were so cute, but I don't wear blue like that. And so I don't know. It just feels nice to have like the nails match the glasses, because it kind of feels intentional now. Like I'm not just randomly wearing blue, you know, glasses, when most likely I have on all black anyways. All black or white shirt with some cargo pants, something like that. That's usually how it is. So I don't know. I don't know. I just feel more put together now that the nails match the glasses. That's so random. Why are we getting off of topic? Let's go back to the stickers. I believe I'm just going in, matching the dates with the day. And I know next week I am going to try to make the dates like get back on track because, I kind of like shuffled everything around, which is fine. I know how to make them go back in track. Basically, I'm going to have to um, take up a day for next week. That way, the week after next week can all fall under the correct dates. I know it sounds goofy as hell, but I will show it to you guys. That it makes more sense when I show it to you. But it's very easy to make the dates go back to how you need them to be, and it's very easy to remove the dates. So, you know, I don't know. I know a lot of people don't like the dates already being there, but I love having the dates there because if I want them there, they're there, and if I don't want them there, then they're not there. It's very simple for me, but again, that's something that I'll just show you when the time comes because me trying to explain it, it never works out. I just sound goofy, but you'll see it later. Once we have some of the sticker or most of the stickers down, or no, all of the decoration stickers down, I am going to go back with my highlighter of the week. It is a light blue color because obviously there's lots of light blue going on this week. But I am going to like mark an area where I am going to put my basically like my uh, journaling prompts for the week, which comes from Coffee Monsters Co. Which also, you guys suck because I did try to snag one of those pins that she just came out with that was with a collaboration. And man, I stood no chance because as soon as I got on that site, it was already sold out. I'm like, dang, y'all work quick. I could never, I could never work that fast, but you got it. You got it, big bro. Maybe next time. Maybe next time I'll get the pen. But here is the final week setup. That's the weekly section, and this is my daily section. I love how it came out. It's still very soft, but we're definitely getting that rain feel. And I do like how these stickers are next to last week's stickers and they work together. And I like how this girl kind of looks like she's reading across from that girl. It's just so cute. But anyways, yeah, that is the daily section all done. I am going to write in it when I am ready to. Usually I'll do the journaling prompt and then what happened that actual day. So that's how I use this section. But that's it, you guys. If you like the video, feel free to like the video. If you dislike the video, feel free to dislike the video. It's whatever, bro. Stay safe and stay creative. And I'll see you in the next one, all right? All right. Bye.